Every now and then there's a news story which really make me angry, but instead actually makes me smile, and today is one of those days. Just Stop Oil have promised a summer of chaos and a summer of disruption. And today, being the first day of the school summer holidays here in the UK, they decided that they were going to block the departure gates at London Gatwick, one of the biggest airports here in the UK. They proudly announced on their social media that departure gates at Gatwick were closed because of their protests. In reality, what happened is that 7 or 8 of these losers turned up and proceeded to sit across the entrance to one of the departure gates. Now, just to stop and take a quick aside, if you don't know who Just Stop Oil are, they are a climate emergency protest group. But whilst this is a natural concern for a lot of people who do care about climate change and are concerned about our use of fossil fuels, Just Stop Oil are the type of group that would turn a very moderate person who is concerned about the environment into someone who would happily go and set fire to their local oil refinery. They are a laughingstock. They are a bunch of entitled, privileged, middle-class twits who have nothing better to do than go out there and start to mess with and disrupt the lives of normal people. They hurt the cause they purport to represent far more than they ever perpetuate it. But the great thing about it today, and what made me laugh so much, and I will share the video in just a second, is that while these bunch of absolute clowns sat down on the floor across the entranceway to this departure gate at Gatwick Airport, all those people, all those travellers, those families, those people taking hard-earned holidays, and maybe people who are travelling on business and all the rest of it, simply stepped over them. Or they walked through them, or they just weaved their way between their pathetic little placards and their stupid hippie hair and their ridiculous t-shirts. Obviously, many cases muttering a little insult or maybe giving a little jab on the way through to represent their disdain. Better still, they got arrested. Yes, these bunch of half-wit losers who can't even do a protest properly all got arrested for their actions. So, not only are you hurting the cause that you purport to represent, not only are you getting arrested for failing to perpetuate the cause that you represent, you're now the laughingstock of the UK and hopefully the world. When will you absolute clowns learn that you're going about this all the wrong way? Most moderate people care to some extent about the environment and about our use of fossil fuels and actually support the government's initiatives to replace fossil fuels in the long term. However, to continue to act in such a ridiculous way and attempt to disrupt the lives and the recreation time of honest, hard-working people, people will continue to turn against you. Just Stop Oil. Just step over them.